Okay, I thought I'd give you a little tour of what's going on here. Got some major construction, so first off, we'll start in my little room. This is where we do Weather Brains and the Weather Extreme videos and all that kind of good stuff. In fact, let me turn on the light here so you can see how nasty it is. If you want to see what it looks like from my perspective here, nothing very fancy. Do Weather Brains every week with this kind of setup. Just got one computer. It's a MacBook Pro. There is a computer that feeds that monitor up on the wall. I've got a television card running through it, so I can have on-air, stuff in the cable up there, and got a wireless keyboard and a mouse for that. Have the iPad here, and that's about it. Other than that, in this room, it's of course there. By the way, that's the mighty Heil PR40 microphone. Other than that, this is basically a junk room. I mean, this is bad. That's a famous hat from the blizzard of '93 that Kevin Selly wore. I break it out on rare occasion. Otherwise, it's all junk down here. I mean, look at this stuff. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is like really embarrassing. Of course, part of the deal, we're tearing out the studio. There's some ham radio gear from our weather center we're going to put back in there. We got junk food, and it's bad, man. This is just really embarrassing. Refrigerator over here. By the way, the computer that typically we use to stream Weather Brains sits right here, and it kind of gives you that perspective. Isn't it lovely in here? People laugh at my room. I think it's pretty cool. And out here in the hall, it's a big mess. This is where they do a lot of the construction for the new set and everything. And it's just a big mess out here. I'm afraid something might fall down and get me. But when I say I have to go across the hall and do the television stuff at 10 o'clock after Weather Brains, this is the journey. And with all this construction, I mean, look out here. Are you kidding me? I mean, look at this stuff. Looks like a Sears home improvement section or something. Of course, these are, bits and pieces of monitors and props and everything else. But let's take it in the studio here. All right. This is the iPhone tour, guys. This is for the Weather Brains audience, and because they don't understand the massive construction that's going on in here.
Definitely. They're about to understand.
Yeah, it's like pretty bad. So here's the situation, all right? This is the temporary news set, I mean, while you're building the stuff, you got to go on the air. So this is where they're doing the evening news. I guess the morning. They're doing the mornings over here, right?
They're doing the mornings over here.
Okay. So, for now, everything's done over here. And we got the 4 studio cameras just kind of crammed in for that. My wall hasn't changed. This is the same spot it's been. I guess this stays in the same place, doesn't it? All right, so the wall stays in the same place. Now, the former weather office was over here, okay? I mean, it's gutted. There's nothing here. And is this morning show set?
Midday / possible focus at 4 set.
Okay, so this might be a 4 o'clock news set or the Good Morning Alabama set. We don't know. But this is where I used to do work here in the studio. This was the weather office. This is the new evening news set that is being built. You know how these studios work. They put sets in different corners of the studio. So it is far from being complete, but we're getting there. Looks like kind of the blue, what is this, blue-orange motif? Mm-hmm. And I think all the All-Britain stations are kind of coordinating this. Yeah, the graphics package color. This is going to be our new home over here. And again, it's obviously still deeply under construction. And this we have 2 nice monitors here. That's a huge projection screen there. There's a big rear projector behind that that'll be throwing out some pretty sharp video. We've seen the way it looks. And again, this stuff is just set out here in the desk right now just for to get us through. We use WSI equipment. This is TrueView Max. Of course, half these computers are sitting on the floor. But this is the radar system that we use in the Skycam network. And again, for now, just right across the way is where they're doing the news over there. Equipment rack's what I like. Roy, say hello.
Hello.
All right. It's always busy back here, but it's actually pretty roomy back here. This is going to be a lot cleaner, I think, and not as much dust. There's routers and switches and computers back here, and That's that projector for the big screen that's just kind of sitting on a box right now. It'll go through there. I just thought I'd show you what's happening here in my little world. I think we're going to try and get this new set on the air, allegedly, like on Monday, August, 22nd? I think this is the 15th. But who knows? We'll just take it one step at a time. So from the under construction ABC 3340 news set, we bid you good night.